A pair of scissors, a stack of magazines, and a glue stick. Ordinary stuff we all have lying around the house. But for Whitney Anderson, these everyday items are full of artistic possibilities. So what are you doing here?
I am making a mouth, as you can see. I started doing lips about like a month ago and have a little collection going.
She spends hours snipping these glossy pages into small squares, creating a paper palette of thousands of colors for making collages like these. Okay, so what are the steps that you do with these?
So obviously I drew out the picture. I'm gluing all the different squares together.
And you're just using like a glue stick, basically.
This is my magic, yeah. So after that, to seal it, like when the picture is done, I use Mod Podge. And it's basically, I get these big jugs.
Oh my gosh.
A good amount. I know.
Oh my gosh.
It's kind of scared me too the first time I did it.
Creating these pieces of art is quite a process, each one taking between 50 to 60 hours. Whitney learned her craft in college. She majored in art at Duke University, but that's not why she was there.
It was a tough school, and I mean, I just wanted to do something that was up my alley and I could get my diploma easier with.
She was a track and cross-country star when she ran into a detour.
Got a full ride scholarship there.
But then something happened.
I tore my upper hamstring. And running was like my life.
Did you feel like depressed after you were hurt?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was kind of my identity. And I definitely, had a struggle for some time.
Whitney found comfort in creating art.
Art has always been like a therapy to me. It's always kind of like been there as like almost a friend.
Already accomplished at drawing and painting, she discovered her passion for making collages by accident.
And I didn't have my paints with me. And it's like, well, there's a big stack of magazines over here and some paper, and I put two and two together, and I thought, oh, I'm gonna try something new. So I have a large series of horse collages, orcas, they're my favorite sea animal, some pink elephants thrown in there. I just started doing all these portraits. I've done like a huge portrait of Cindy Crawford, Derek Jeter, Michael Jordan.
So what is this?
So this is Debbie Harry, AKA Blondie,
okay,
famous singer. Oh my gosh, I must have used like 50 pages of hair ads for this.
It's amazing.
And then for her face, I used a whole bunch of skin ads. So it's
She's
just different.
So cool. For Whitney, creating these paper mosaics is a metaphor for life.
I started thinking about that after, doing several collages. I'm like, oh, this is kind of what life is like, You think something doesn't add up until you step back, as in years later, you look at your life, and that's considered stepping back and looking at this masterpiece that you've done.
Malia Karlinski, Seattle Refined.